Hey y'all, got Felberg the Irish or Moses, Cleveland's Canterbury Tales, line 2481. Ink is dry. What darkness fell, so hard to hold, of guidance told, no lust for gold, murky peril obscuring future fate, of greed for want, agenda sought, nay for to tell of fate begot, what motivations hidden, sans debate, of greed and lust a driving force, not present on the current course, of interests other, what else could there be? Kitanjia wondered at the sight, as wallowed Janus in his might, for in her mind the wrong bells were ringing. What warnings bide but for to hide, the wrongness felt within her stride. 'Twas something off, no question, there to ask. Ambled abash on down the road, no abajur but for to hold. The churlish heat would mock the slightest task. The churlish heat but for to play, the sun was indeed hot that day. Churlish ramifications ere to pass. The sun beat down on crimson ground, no refuge there for to be found. Oppressive forces, indeed, to be crass. Of Janus, though, which way to go, his card to play, but when to know. Of Janus, though, which way to go, his card to play, but when to know. A silent threat his presence to abide, or tolerate, indeed with grace, what fellness wrought, but for to face. Oppressive heat, oh, but for to subside. Of girdles tides and corsets filled, over which buxom breast did spill, and girdled lust, ne'er from the heat did want. And Janus, though, for want of rest, his waning resolve put to test, his mettle bested by a woman not.